how's everybody doing this morning? I don't know if everybody was here last live. We were praying for Justin. Well, he's doing much better. I think they finally took the tube out of him, the breathing tube. So I believe he's now. I don't know if he's still in the ICU, but he's doing much better. But keep praying for him, guys. Keep praying for Justin, my animal house. He needs everybody's prayers. Looks like a nice day. A couple clouds here and there. How's everybody doing? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending wherever you're at. How's everybody doing this Saturday morning? It's 6:24, 82 degrees outside here in sunny California. Yeah, looks like a nice day. I hear we're gonna have a heat wave coming here. I guess tomorrow, severe heat wave, 110 degrees probably for the next couple of days, but we'll see. Hopefully not. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. So everybody, go check out the list, family and friends list. Go check out my regular list. Go check out my community tab. Go check out all those amazing channels. So good. Thank you, everybody who's coming in. I'll be reading the chat when I get to work. I'm going to work now. Be about 45 to 50 minutes. So nice view of the clouds there, and the sun hasn't peeked out. Yeah, the days are going to start getting shorter, and we're going to have the time change in November. The daylight savings time. So yeah, Justin from My Animal House I guess he was in the ICU since Thursday, I guess. Let me see, it's been a week and a couple of days, so this Thursday would have been 2 weeks. He was in the ICU and fighting for his life. everybody was praying for him, and we're still praying for him. He ended up in the ICU. They put him into a medical coma, so his body could fight because he had a tooth infection that went bad. I guess it got into his bloodstream, and he was almost getting to the point where he wasn't going to make it. But thanks for everybody's prayers. Keep praying for him. Justin from My Animal House. He's on my family and friends list. There's a part in the freeway where the internet goes in and out, so we'll see how it does today. Sometimes it's affected, sometimes it's not. So we'll see how it goes today. Yeah. Go check out those family and friends list. We got Iron Dog. We got My Animal House. We have Kurtwood. We have also Big D's, Pythons. We have TNT balls. We have who else do we have on there? We have Keys Constrictors. We have James Skype Guide. We have KY Constrictors, TNT Balls, Derek Reptiles. We have the Spider Guy. We have Spider Mom. We have Sherry Madcat. So go check out those channels. Don't forget to hit the like button, everybody. Share out the live. Hit the notification bell. And don't forget to leave a comment. That way I can get back to you and check out your channel. Yeah, so it's 6:31 a.m., 83 degrees outside. Sun's starting to come up. Got a couple clouds here and there. Yeah. Jumping Spider's doing fine. The tarantula out in the wild was doing fine on Tuesday. Yeah, I fed it another cricket. You can check out the short I did. We'll see how people drive today. Hopefully, everybody's driving safely. Yeah, we got about another week of this month. And October starts cooling down. Yeah, I got a Sunday. I think I got to do a 12-hour shift. Yeah. So check out the community tab. We got a bunch of amazing channels on there. We got channels like Y Farms, which is Courtney. We got Venus Martinez. She's from Canada. She speaks English and Spanish. We got John Paul. He's from Canada. He builds models. We got Tony Diecast. He collects Hot Wheels. We got Zelda. He's from Indonesia. He races Hot Wheels and collects Hot Wheels. Who else we got? We got fantastic cards and coins guru. We have Chef Skate. We have Explorer, which is Nora. Well, Exploring Nora, the Explorer. Who else we have on there? We have trying to think. We got a lot of channels on there. Just go down the list there. You can find them on my community tab. So go check them out. Yeah, I saw just one jackrabbit on Tuesday. Yeah, all the other ones, I don't know, they go in and out. So, but there's usually like a total of 4 rabbits out there where I work at. Yeah, sun's coming out, starting to peek through the clouds. We'll see how it goes today with the traffic. Not too much traffic today. So good news. Justin's doing a little better now. I talked to Trish on Instagram. She said they took the tube out, so that means he's probably breathing on his own now, which is a good sign. You don't want to keep him in the tube, breathing tube too long. Supposedly he's in a lot of pain, back pain. Well, you never know, how much damage, when you get an infection and it goes through your body and starts, attacking your organs. So hopefully he'll be doing good afterwards. We'll see. I remember not too long ago he just had his appendix. He had appendicitis, and they operated on that. His body was fighting already to repair from the operation, and then this other thing of his tooth infection happened. So we'll see how it goes today. Yeah, I remember when we used to work at the hospitals, because I worked security. I worked at 2 different hospitals, and it's rough when you see people, in the ICU, because that's the worst thing, I remember my father-in-law. He was in the ICU for a while too. They said he wasn't going to make it, but then he recovered, and they did a heart surgery on him. So they did a 5 bypass surgery, and later on they put a pacemaker. So he was doing good. Then because I think those batteries and stuff on those pacemakers, I think they're only good for like so many years, I think. Then they have to replace the battery or something. Well, they told him he needed to go back in and get it taken care of, but he was a stubborn old man. He said he didn't want to. So he ended up dying. But, sometimes we're stubborn. Yep. Yeah, I used to always see the patients, and you always see that you get these people that get all drunk and get into a fight, and then they come to the hospital because they got stabbed or something. was this one guy. He got his his forearm, and cut his forearm open. You could see the inside. You could see when he would move his bones and stuff on his forearm. Yeah, it was moving. But he was being an ass, as they say. Wouldn't listen. They called us in, security, because this guy was just not behaving. And I told him, I go, you better behave or else they're going to kick you out. He's like, oh no, they have to take care of me and all this. And I'm like, no, they don't. You're not dying. You just got a big cut in your arm, but didn't hit any major veins. So they're just going to patch you up and they'll just kick you out if you don't listen. So he kept up. They finally got tired of him. They called the police department. Police department showed up and told him, let's go. And he thought they were going to kick him out. They did. It's like hospitals, they don't have to take care of you, you know. And the only time they have to take care of you is if you're dying. You know, if you're able to walk out of the hospital with a Band-Aid, they'll kick you out. It's like they're not gonna put up with your shit. But you know, it's a business. It's a business of keeping people alive. It's like, why would you treat your doctor and nurses badly when they're the ones that's gonna try to keep you alive? It's like kind of like when you piss off the guy at the restaurant that's gonna bring your food. You know, you don't want people messing with your food. You know, so you gotta treat those people nicely. And you know, they remember the customers. So they're like, yeah, that guy, man, he treats you like crap. You know, he's a complainer. She's a Karen. I don't know, man. I feel sorry for all those people that their name is Karen, you know, that aren't that way, but yet that one first Karen that made every Karen famous. The complainer, you know, calling the police on people at the park. Oh, these people are barbecuing at the park. It's like, what the heck do you care? But no, you know, they have to complain. Because they got nothing better to do. Yeah, and YouTube, I guess YouTube is doing a lot of updates and changing stuff. There's going to be a lot of big changes for next year, especially on like shorts. Now, if you're monetized, you're going to get paid for shorts. You know, they're going to count as revenue for your short. And there's I think they're also going to put ads on shorts. They're gonna put ads on them. They're gonna also like if you wanna get monetized. I think if you have 1,000 subscribers and in 3 months, if you get like 1 million views, I mean not 1 million, you get 10 million views. 10 million views in 3 months from shorts only. You can get monetized that way. So, help out those people that only do shorts, get monetized. And they got some other programs they're going to be bringing out. Programs about music. Because you know how everybody's getting those strikes on music. Yeah, they're gonna get some other things on there. We got some farm equipment coming up ahead. Let's see if we can pass them safely. Yep. I guess we got probably gonna have more up ahead. I don't know. Sometimes there's only one, and then sometimes you get like 5 or 10, but you gotta keep passing up. Luckily, Saturday it's not too busy on the other side of the highway. Cars coming here the other way. But yeah, I was watching Roy and Becky. They have an RV channel. Right now I think they're in Flagstaff, Arizona. But they go all over the place with their RV. They were talking about the old times when you used to go to the grocery store and they would give you stamps. I think they were called green stamps, and I think also they had some blue chip stamps. And then you have a booklet. You would put your stamps in your booklet. Then when you had a certain number of stamps or like books filled, there was a store. There was a store that you would go to, take that booklet with you, and then it was, worth money. Kind of almost like, I don't know if you ever been to Chuck E. Cheese, where at Chuck E. Cheese you play the video games, and then you get all these tickets out of the machines, and then you go to their little store and buy. But there it's a bunch of not worth stuff. I mean, you need thousands and thousands of tickets to get something worthwhile. But in this one, I remember I used to get a bunch of stuff. I think I even got, let me see. I think I got like a set of binoculars. And I think I still have those binoculars. This was back in the 70s. The 50s, 60s, and 70s. And there was good stuff. You could buy, like blenders and toasters and pots and pans and games. Like I bought a bunch of they had like a set of playing cards with poker chips, like it was a round circle. And these poker chips, went inside like a little round deal, and then the cards went in the middle. It was like a little carrying case it was pretty nice. And one time I took it to my cousins. We were visiting my cousins, down in Mexico, and so we could play cards and with chips, like gambling, and took it like that. And then when I was coming back on the way back, I didn't think about it, and I put it in the back, on your older cars. Your back window had a big area back there. I mean, you could even stick a bunch of blankets and stuff like that in the back. The back seat, right behind the back seat. There was like a little shelf between, where the glass was. Well, I put my chips back there in the back, and it was in my dad's car. And I didn't think about it, we're going, and it's like about half-hour drive to get home, and then you got to cross the border and stuff like that. This was back in the 70s. And I didn't think about it, and then all of a sudden, when I got home, I grabbed my chips, and they're all like, some of them they got like melted, because the heat, the sun. I mean, in the summertime, it gets up to 120 degrees. That's the shade. But then you're talking the sun through the glass, and it was probably like a I don't know if you ever used a magnifying glass, and you go and burn stuff with it. When you're little, you burn your friends when they're just sitting down and they don't see you behind them or something, and all of a sudden they're like, it start burning. It burns your skin, man. That you can start a fire with that shit. The magnifying glass. Yeah, so the chips some of them got kind of messed up, especially the top ones. Then they wouldn't sit in there perfectly, because they used to sit in there perfectly in the little circles. Bunch of chips, they had white chips, blue and red chips. And they were different values. You could say they were like $1 for the white chips, and $5, and then $10. Used to play, 21 or poker. Used to play a bunch of different games. I remember one time I ordered a book. It was games, playing card games. It had I think it had over 100 and something different games. I think I still have that book somewhere. But there's all kinds of different card games. Solitary. There's Go Fish. There's Bridge. I never did get into that game, but it's called Bridge. Usually it was always like the rich people would always play Bridge. It was 4 people, 2 against 2. And I guess you would try to make like pairs and suits of certain of a kind, 4 of a kind, 5 of a kind. I don't know. I don't remember. But it was kind of complicated, I guess. And you would trade with the person you were with, because it was 2 against 2. And then I guess you would ask the person next to you, do you have any clubs or any hearts or something like that? And then they would they would have to give you a card or something. I don't know. It was a complicated game. I never really did get into that one. I mean, I used to play poker, and there's different kind of poker games. 5 card stud. There's just regular poker. Uh, then 21, where you gotta make you gotta get if you have 21, you win every you can beat anything with 21. If you go over, you lost, and you would ask for more cards if you wanted them to make the number 21. And then the ace was either a 1 or an 11. So if you had a face card like a queen, king, jack, those were valued at 10. And then all the other number cards like 2 to 9, their value was whatever the number was. So, you had different ways of making 21. So if you had 2 face cards, and an ace, that was 21. Or 1 face card and an ace, that was 21. But you can, or 3 sevens, that was 21. You add up all the numbers. But if you went over, that's it. You basically lost. So you'd want to stick, as close as possible to 21. And if you're pretty good at counting cards, because in a deck of 52 cards, you have four kings, 4 queens, 4 jacks, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 4 of each. So if you would already see, like say you said, oh man, I need a number 2 card to win, but then I've already seen 4 2s. That means there's not going to be any more 2s in the deck. So there's no way you're going to win. That's kind of, but like say when you go to Vegas, in Vegas they have those shoes, they call them shoes, that are all full of a bunch of decks of cards, and I forget how many, I think they can hold up to 10 decks of playing cards. So that's a lot of playing cards that you have to memorize. But some people can do it. There's some people that are real good at counting cards, even though it's illegal to do that. But people do it, as long as you don't get caught. I mean, they can't prove you're counting cards. I mean, unless you're going like 1, 2, 3, unless you're counting with your fingers. If you're counting in your mind, I mean, how are they going to know? How are they going to know that you're counting cards? I mean, if you start winning, that's going to give them because the casino always wins. Every once in a while they'll let you win. So people will like keep gambling, like, oh man, that guy won some money. You got to have winners to advertise, got to advertise the winners, because if you have nothing but losers, if the casino would never let you in, because people, oh yeah, I know, I got a system to win at the casinos. Just like those machines. That's what they call them, one-armed bandits, as they say, that take your money. It's like they, oh yeah, you just keep feeding it, and then it's gonna have to pay off after so many times. I mean, I guess it could be that way, but and then if you go play cards, then that's then they got the roulette tables. Those are, it's all, I don't know. I think that they say that they're fixed. They got like little magnets, to make the wheel, fall into or like the dice, the craps tables where they got loaded dice where they always land on a seven, or but it's all, as they say, gamble. You're gambling your money away. And some people, they think they can, they gotta hit it. They're gonna hit it, and then they hit it once, and then they think they can hit it again and again and again, and they end up losing their life savings. I think at one time they started putting the ATM, where you could use an ATM card on the machines, but then I think they stopped that because too many people were getting in trouble more that way. Because I mean, if you don't even have to get up from your chair to gamble more money, it makes it too easy to lose all your money that way. I mean, if you just basically sit there and because before you have to go to the ATM and get more money, or load up a card with more money, but then when they had the machine, the little basically it was right you connect it to your checking account, and it would just take your money basically. So I don't know. Sometimes that's the way it is, you know. Yep. All right. Thanks everybody for coming in. All righty, let's see who came in here. MDT, thank you. That's another great channel. Vino, Lori's. Thanks everybody for coming in. God bless everybody. Have a good one. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Till next time, as Keith says, call your mama, tell her you love her, and have a good one. Bye, everybody. Till next time.